Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Mega Man X2. Gonna go ahead and let the intro video to this play, since it's been a while since I've played this one, and I never played it as much as I did the first game, so I'm kind of reminding myself of the story, though I do remember the bulk of it. Basically, it's been, as it says, it's been 6 months since Sigma's defeat, but there's still Mavericks running about, and the Maverick Hunters are doing their best to run around and clean it up. Okay, the last of the Mavericks to an abandoned Reploid factory. Gotcha. And that's what's going on right now. I think there's something in here that I wanted to point out. Those were plans for X. Here we go. This wireframe right here. There's a lot of this stuff used. Also, that's, I think, a bad translation of an attempt at a title or something versus X Hunters. I don't know. But the wireframe is the result of a new graphics chip. Up there, you see it again. A new graphics chip that was being put into Super Nintendo games when this came out. It's called like CX4 or something. I think it's the same one that was used in Star Fox and that Stunt Race FX game, but I could be wrong. Anyways, it's featured a lot in this game because they were trying to use it as much as possible. Oh god, there's Green Biker Dude! Oh, he was my favorite. And you'll never see him again. Anyway, this is the intro stage. You can see in this game that you can dash without any sort of loot upgrade. The intro stage is not nearly as cool as X1's. It's actually very, very short. And doesn't really establish a whole lot. It just kind of gets you in, gets you playing. There's no dialogue or anything. That's a lot of stuff you're going to see in this game, that it really isn't much of a vast improvement over Mega Man X. And in a lot of ways, it's actually a step down. It is still fun to play, though. Like, you know, it's 8 new bosses. It's that typical formulaic Mega Man game that works. I think this boss also uses that ship a lot. It's kind of see that he's moving. This guy dies incredibly easy. Yeah. We're just gonna let him blow up. You see that screen-wide explosion, kind of, that X1 used. And that's our intro stage. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of storyline here. I guess X is the leader of the X Hunter, or the Maverick Hunters right now. These are the X Hunters that we're looking at. These are the enemies of the game at the moment. So, yes, they're talking about collecting parts to a whole, but having trouble with the control chip. The reason for that is the whole scheme that's going on here is they are trying to rebuild Zero. At the end of the first Mega Man X, Sigma's fortress crashed down into the water, and the Maverick Hunters were able to recover the control chip, which is Zero's brain. However, they have been collecting parts to Zero. I think the Japanese game actually implies that they built these parts themselves, because I don't really see how they could have recovered parts when no one else could. But there's some problems with that we're going to get into in a little bit. This is the stage select. It takes the design off the map that Mega Man X1 had. It just basically shows you the location instead of tells you what the stage is called, shows you the boss's name. It doesn't have stats anymore, specifications like before. There's no various options you can pick on. There's just this. I don't remember where to start. I think... Oh yeah, Wheel Gator. Okay. So that's where we're going to start. Here we have new music for the Maverick intro. Not using the traditional Mega Man music anymore. The music itself in this game is kind of a step down. I really don't like it. There's very few memorable things from it. And I don't really know how to place it. There just seems like a lesser quality of synthesizers or something used to make it. There's something up here. This stage is basically a giant rolling tank that rolls around. A lot of Or in the last game we saw like a lot of polish going into stages, where stages would affect the others, and there was a lot of destroyable backgrounds and stuff. This game doesn't have nearly as much as that, although in this stage it will become night if you spend long enough in it, which it might, because we're going to try to get this X-Buster upgrade the cheap way, which is me trying to jump at this wall for like 10 minutes. Sorry, but it has to be done. Like, a lot of the synthesizer in this game seems to try to mimic an electric guitar, just not very well as the other game did. And I think that's why I have such a huge problem with it. I just don't know how to place it. But I don't like it as much as X1, so I can tell you that. And I forget how it compares to X3. I don't compare it to X4 or 5 because those are just on a whole different system and things have gone really downhill from there at that point. Please! Yeah, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have the leg upgrade in this game, which actually gives you an air dash, or Magma Centipede's power, which will actually pull you towards the wall. You can make this jump, I promise you. I have done it so many times, but I'm also incredibly bad at it. This goes on long enough, I may cut the video. Just because this is not fun to watch, I imagine. I do want to prove to the world, though, that it can be done. X-Buster upgrade can be the first. That's another thing about this playthrough. I do not remember where a lot of stuff is. Just because, again, I didn't play this game as much as I did X. I actually never owned it until I was in high school. I found it on eBay for like 20 bucks, so I have the cartridge in the box, but this and X3 were ones that I just never really played. I think in order of most ones I played, I think it goes like X1, X4, X5, then this, then X3. It's a very strange order, but that's the way it is. Jesus Christ, why am I so bad? Alright. I edited the video there because there was a lot of time of me trying that over and over again. This Dr. Light music is weird. I don't remember this at all. This is like slick techno Dr. Light. Here is the issue with Dr. Light in this game, where the implication that I always got from Mega Man X1 was that he had left those capsules as a recording, like for X to find later, but as these games go, oh, that's right, there's like a dual buster shot in this game. You can fire it in later. And I think if you hit them both at the same time fast enough, it like combines them. Oh no, I'm thinking of X3, never mind. But yes, the Dr. Light problem. Like, as this game goes on, he keeps making capsules and armor, and he actually comments on the current situation going on in later games. Oh, here's the Joe enemy in this game. It's a Frisbee Joe? Maybe? But yes, that's what keeps happening. And I think it's the popular belief, or it might even be fact now, that the Dr. Light that we see in capsules is a sort of AI that was made. Oh, here we go. This is the ride armor for this game. You can... It's blowing up. You can hover in this shit. There's a way to, like... There's a way to, like, make it, like, spin the drills, I believe. But, yes, it seems to be that the Dr. Light in the capsules is actually an AI. I don't really know the facts about that. I'm sure there's some... Oh, I still have that problem. Good. There's some fact books, I guess, out there, but I've never read them. We're gonna cheat like assholes and do this, by the way. This is just not a nice thing I'm about to do. Oh, nope. I was mean to myself there. That might be game over. Yep, because I died twice getting that capsule. Just from being hit so many times by that stupid shooting thing. So, sorry for the slow start off on this one, but we are making progress because I got that Buster upgrade in the first level. Which is good. Which I hope I keep after a game over. Oh, thank God. So yeah, I'll just whir our way through here. Basically what I'm doing with that heart is I'm taking damage from the guy so that I can climb up the spikes while invincible. And I just have not done this in so long that I'm very rusty on all of these little tricks, so I apologize. But I promise they do work. Oh yeah, if you're close enough to these guys, you can just like shoot through the shield. Because his buster is like located on the other end of it. I guess we can start talking about the problems with Zero. As I mentioned before, the X-Hunters have Zero's parts, and while it seems to imply in this one that they found them, and in a Japanese script, they rebuilt him, which is an even bigger problem, but the problem I'm getting at is... I don't know what I made that. X and Zero are not Reploids, like in the sense that the word means a duplication of X. They are referred to as Reploids a lot because they are sentient robots that, you know, pretty much are Reploids, but the definition of a Reploid is a robot that was built off of X's design. Zero is not one of those. He was built by Dr. Wily. He is a completely unique design. How would the X-Hunters know how to, one, either rebuild him or build new parts, depending on what translation we're accepting here, is the problem. I don't remember if I wanted to go up there or not. I don't think I did. And I'll tell you why here in a few minutes. But, yeah, how would they do that? They probably couldn't. This has led to some crazy-ass theories that Sergus, who is actually one of the people who was talking in the previous screen, and I believe is the leader of the X-Hunters, is actually Dr. Wily. Because if we have... oh yeah, if we have AI... If we have these guys creating AI to outlive the natural human life, like Light did, it's very possible that Wily could do the same. And that's just basically where those theories come from. So, and it's a pretty interesting theory. I don't know, this is going to be a great fight with Wheel Gator. How many lives do I have? Oh wow, the pause menu is a lot different in this one. And that's where a lot of that comes from. Basic problem is, how would they know how Zero works to the point where they could rebuild him? I'm probably overanalyzing things, but it is interesting to think about. Here comes... Oh, this Maverick music. It's like wacky. Like, I don't... Oh shit. I don't like the Maverick music in this game. I don't like the music, a lot of the music in this game, as I've already said. Anyways. Sorry I'm a little behind. I was hoping to get 2 Mavericks done in this. I might have to stop the video after this one, depending on how fast I can get through another stage. Oh god, I am so bad at this now. Chunk of health. But yeah, I guess I didn't really comment on the names of the Mavericks in this game. I'm confident that they switched with animals just so they could use old prefixes again, because they were so out of ideas that they had no idea what to do. And I say that because of the existence of Wheel Gator and other Mavericks in this game that we will see. They just get really... This is the point where it starts to go downhill, because like I feel that any self-respecting game designer would make something named Wheel Gator and just accept like, okay, this is probably the end, you know, we should probably work on something else, boom, headshot. But they don't. They just keep going. And it eventually leads down this terrible downward spiral that just leads to Mega Man X7's Tornado Tanyan that is just a really depressing watch. Oh wow, it actually leaves dents in the walls. I'm pointing at the screen and you can't see that. It leaves dents in the walls when he bites it. But yeah, Tornado Tanya. Holy shit. I think if I ever get the ability to record my PS2, I'll do a playthrough of Mega Man X7. Just so you can all, like, cry with me. But yeah, that's actually where I'm going to end this video for now. We have Wheel Gator down, and the X-Buster upgrade collected, and 1 heart. Oh, the reason I skipped that part of Wheel Gator stage is because later on, the X-Hunters will actually start appearing on the map, and when you get there, you have to find those optional boss rooms. Like you saw earlier that I saw the exit to that room, and you have to defeat them to recover Zero's parts. I'll probably talk about that more when I get to that part. But until then, I might die before I get this.